so you can see my whole body. So just bear with me. Okay, exercise stick with a tube. So what I do, and the thing I like about this is, you know, you can get a tube with a handle here. You can buy them, like I find them in eBay, same tube, but they come with a handle. I don't like that as much because it's not as versatile as this. And the reason I like this better is because you can adjust the tension by just rolling this up. If you find that this movement is doesn't have enough tension, you want to work out a little bit more, all you need to do is to just, you know, roll this up, and it gives you more tension. Whereas with the handle, you're kind of stuck to whatever that length they give you. So with this one, so first thing I do always with this exercise routine is I always do a squat. And obviously you don't have to use this to do a squat, but if you do use this with a squat to do a squat, obviously it's a little bit more effective because it has a bit more tension. And obviously I'm trying to add more tension, so I'm turning this stick, and I'm just exercising it. So again, if you do squats, make sure you point your bum out and don't point your knee forward and not over your toes. If you do, you put your knee over your toes, you're going to hurt your knees. So just do that. So this is first thing I do when I do my routine. So I just do squats. I normally just do 12 times. I don't want to overexert myself. Last time I did the live with you guys. I had 2 lives in a day, and I did some squats, and the next day my calves are painful, and that wasn't fun, and that just shows how unfit I was. So this is my lunges, and the second thing I do is I use it to do my lunges. So again, I do 12 on each side. I probably won't bore you with 12 times while you're watching because it feels really weird. I'm just doing it by myself. So next time, if you happen to have an exercise stick that you've made for yourself, you can join me. So that's my lunges. And then for my arm, I will do this. So put your feet on the tube. Can you see the bottom of my feet? Stand on them at shoulder width. And then if you want to adjust the tension, I normally do, I roll them up a little bit, and I do this. 1, and do it slowly. Don't do it too fast. That doesn't work. So just do it slowly and steadily. Even coming down, do it slowly. And the idea of doing this is to, you know, make sure your elbow stays in line with your body and not like this. That doesn't work. So just straight down and immobilize this part of your body and just fold the front part. So do this 12 times. I'm making this quite strong because I roll this up, so I've quite a bit of tension here. And the tube I'm using is the heavy one. Yeah, so I just want to get the most out of it. So do it 12 times, and then do it this way. 1, because different movement give you different, train your different parts of the muscles. And don't ask me which one trains what, because I have no idea, but I just know it does different things. Yeah, so this way, and then turn your hand to the back and do it this way. Yeah. So I find if I don't have this exercise stick, I don't have a lot of ideas on how to exercise my arms, apart from push-ups. I can do a lot of things too with my core and stuff, but without the exercise stick, I'm kind of a bit at lost. I'm sure there are exercises you can do, you know, without equipment, but I really prefer to have this. So that's done. Then what I do next is I put it over the back of my body, and I roll this up all the way, and I push it out. Just make sure you stand straight and don't hunch over, bend backwards, just straight. So do that. All right, so do it 12 times. Let me see who else is watching. Hey, Jackie. What did you say? Hi, Sharon. All right, let me show you what I do next. So next thing I do is I go sit on the floor, space on my feet. And then I do the rolling action. Hang on. I'm going to add some tension to it, so I just roll this. And then I just go do this. I'll roll it even more because there's not enough tension. So I'll just go do this. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's all the arms done. And then what I would do also, I think I showed it in my last video, is to do my, where is it? Like this. I'll lie on my side. Oh, I have to go back quite a lot. Hang on. Lay on my side, and I just put this on the ground, and I just put my feet on the bank, and I just lie on my side, and I just push it up. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3. Or you can count to 6, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully it's not going to give me a lot of muscle pain because I haven't been exercising. Okay, so you do this like, if you can, do it 12 times on each side. But I probably won't do 12 times because you might get too bored and jump off. So this side, the same. I find this really good to stretch your muscles here on the top. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And the last exercise I do, so as you know, I have done my squats, I've done my lunges, I've done all the exercises for the hand. Actually, there's something else you can do with this. I'll show you. You can also step on this, step on the string, or on the tube, step on them. You can't see my feet, but you know what I mean. Step on them, and you can just bring it up, bring it up. And if you want more tension, you can just roll this to give you some more tension. If you don't want too much tension, release it. And then you can also bring it up to your head, just push it up. So as you know, it's like my hands are shaking a little bit because I am not very strong. Yeah, so that's the other thing you can do with it. And I always finish off my routine with a plank, and you don't need this for a plank. And you can do different kind of planks. You can do it just this way and hold it for as long as you can. Make sure your bum doesn't stick up, and just hold it. Put your head down straight, and maybe sing a little song. But most importantly, especially if you have had children, a lot of people have separation in the tummy. You need to make sure you brace it. You brace your tummy first before you even start. And I don't do any kind of sit-ups, because people with separation here, it can cause even more issue if you do sit-ups. So I only do this planks, and making sure that I brace my tummy, my core. And I also do this kind of planks on the side. And again, I'm not very good at it because I'm not very well practiced right now. So I can't do it for too long, but I'm sure I can go a bit longer, but you'll be bored, so I won't do it. And the last one is, you do it this way. You can also plank this way. And if you're really good, you can plank with your hands up as well, if you want to, your leg up, but that's very difficult. I'm not good enough to do that yet. Maybe I'll show you how next time. All right, I think that's it. I want to jump on to show you the tomato salsa ferment and my favorite exercise equipment, which is really just a simple stick and a tube, elastic tube, resistant tube. And again, if you want to get one, we now sell them, because I know that it's not easy to find one where they sell you in 2 meters or something. So I've bought them in bulk, so I'm happy to just cut them out and sell them on my store. And this one, and I know it looks simple, and it is simple kind of, just a stick with holes. But even that, drilling these holes took David a good half an hour to 45 minutes, because you have to do it precisely and making sure it looks good and things like that. So if you can't be bothered making one, I'm asking David to make them, and we're happy to sell them as well. Yeah, so that's it for today. If you are under lockdown, I think this will be a good time to do some exercises, and with a simple equipment, you can do a lot. All right, I am gonna say goodbye because I think I need to get a drink of water. And if you have made some ferment after seeing how I make my tomato salsa, please share your picture with me. I would love to see it. And if you have any questions about how to do your own ferment, simple ones, let me know. And lastly, I have my next fermentation workshop on the 16th of May, and I'll be teaching you not just how to make basic milk kefir, because that's very basic. I'm going to teach you how to turn milk kefir into something delicious, like cream cheese, sour cream, how to make your kefir cheesecake. Or cheesecake probably it'll be too hard to make in the workshop, but I can give you the recipe. Cheese balls, yeah, so, and you can make them so much more delicious than just drinking the milk kefir, because I understand not everybody likes the taste of milk kefir. So if you can make them even more interesting, you probably can get your kids to eat them. And that's what we do with our kids. Yeah, so milk kefir is something they drink my kids are fine with milk kefir because they've had it since they were like, when Oliver was 1, we started the milk kefir and he loved it. It's something they drink every single night. We never ever drink just milk. We always only drink fermented milk, and that's milk kefir. So they'll drink a cup every night before they go to bed, and it has done amazing job to help them with their health. Because when Oliver was born, I was on antibiotics, so we had a hard time in the first year of our life. First year of Oliver's life, he was battling all kinds of like fungal infection, because when you have had antibiotics, it wipes out a lot of the good bacteria in your gut or in your body, and then you are more open to fungal infection. That's why he had a lot of thrush on the tongue, and it just never went away, and he was just sick all the time. So we started the milk kefir. We started him on really good food. We don't eat gluten. We don't eat any dairy unless it's fermented dairy. Started him on the milk kefir. It was like magic. His health significantly improved. His bowel movement was much better. Yeah, he's a really, really healthy child now. So we don't get any sicknesses anymore. So that's why I'm so passionate about milk kefir. And I'm getting my family, hi Susie, I'm getting my family to have them as well all the way back in Malaysia, encouraging them and teaching them how to turn the milk kefir into cheese and things like that. So if you want to learn, check out the website. It's on my Facebook page, so just check it out and see what you think. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and thank you for staying with me all this time. I will talk to you soon. So next time I do my exercise, I might just jump on quickly. So if you happen to have your own stick or equipment, we can maybe exercise together, and just as a way to encourage each other to stay healthy and not be too bored in the house, so we can still be healthy while under lockdown. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye for tonight. Those of you who have missed out the earlier part